Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you all so very much for joining me this Monday morning. I appreciate you guys. Okay. So if y'all have been here, thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate it. If y'all are new, why hello and thank you for stopping by. I did a live yesterday where I went through craft fair inventory and like wrote everything down, what I have, what I would like to make, all of those things. I have 3 days. Today's Monday. My event is on Thursday. I have 3 days until what I'm hoping anyway is a really good and successful craft fair. I've never done this one before. I did another event with these ladies that are planning it. It went really well. It was their first one, but it still went really well. So I'm hoping Thursday will go well. I don't know. I've been really excited about it. I got an email about it just a minute ago. We had to pay for booth rent, obviously. Also, they're wanting us to take a door prize, which I did not know was a thing. So we're supposed to take a $25 value door prize and put that up. So right off the bat, I'm at $100. Like the booth, it's not even a booth, it's a table. I get an 8-foot table and it's $75 for 3 hours. That's all the event is 3 hours. And so now I'm panicking even more. I was like already like, okay, I have to pay $25 an hour to make it even remotely worth it. Plus the gas to get there. Everyone's, kind of want to eat. The guys have to work, so it's just going to be B and I, which is a lot too. She's very helpful. I am not. I can't do much, so there's that. So yeah, so right off the bat, I mean, like before this, I was like so excited, all that. And this morning, they said they sent out like a, hey, last minute info. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I have an 8-foot table. I told them, like, I was hoping anyway, because I told them I was going to do like crochet, beads artwork, fins things for the dance things on the table. But then sell LuLaRoe, so I was hoping to be able to have like a rack. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So I asked that specific question. But yeah, they just give you an 8-foot table. There are like 50 vendors and it's 3 hours long. So what I've heard is that they let people in and it's just like panic because it's only 3 hours. And it's like, if you don't get the thing now, you missed out. It's like FOMO, very FOMO based. And so I hear it's really good. So I've been really excited. Like I said, they sent the thing out this morning. We are supposed to get there at like 2:30-ish, 2:45 is whenever they're going to open and let everyone start setting up. We have to be set up and ready by 4:45, which again, I understand. Show starts at 5. It's from 5 until 8. And then we have to have everything completely taken down, put away in the car, out of the building by 9. That's 1 hour to put everything away, everything, whatever, which I realize it's just a table. Normally we have a, whole setup with 3 tables and 2 racks and a changing room and all that. So it's not quite as crazy, but also I'm just like, what? Because you know that people are going to be in there a little bit after 8, kind of lingering. But if we don't have everything done, set up, or put up, should I say, in the car by 9 o'clock, they charge us a $60 late fee, which I don't think is right because we're already paying $75 plus the door prize thing. And just, I didn't know all of this. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done this one. I'm just going to say that. It's a lot. They're asking a lot of vendors, I feel like, to be, and they only give us like the 2 hours to set everything up. Which I realize, again, it's just one table, but also by the time you're like, that's 2 hours to meet the vendor people that are, the people that are putting it on, to find your spot, to unload your car, to get all your stuff out, to get your table, to set it all up, to put the tablecloth, to do all the things. And they're like, the Boy Scouts will be here to help. And it's like, are they putting everything up? Because I don't know. Anyway, So it went from being like this chill thing to like you have 2 hours and you must be set up, otherwise you're in trouble, and you have less than an hour basically to put everything back in your car, or we charge you $60. And I'm just like, good luck. So anyway, there's that out of the way. Woke up to that this morning. It was just like, and again, had I known, I probably wouldn't have done that, because like I said, I was already panicking about, okay, I have to make 25 bucks an hour just to break even. But that's not even really true, because like gas and all that stuff, technically with gas and say B and I get a light snack, I'm already at 150 bucks. Which is a gamble you take on a craft fair, but I don't like the door price thing, because that was not mentioned in my original like Google Docs that I sent out. Also, they're like, you must advertise at least 5 times on your social media. You must advertise at least 5 times throughout blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't have those things. Come on in. Okay, hi. It's been like, checks imaginary watch, hours since I filmed the first part of this. Yeah, I have been crocheting most of the day. Yeah, so that's good. I got some things done. Our internet went out for like a lot. I'm telling you, lives have been weird. I don't know what's going on with the internet, but anyway, like everyone's internet just like went out for like most of the day. So it was like, I didn't know if I could upload this, and so it was a whole thing. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, craft fair, whateverness, I don't know. Had I known all that, I probably, well, I know I wouldn't have signed up. Like I said, it's only 3 hours long, so it's already just like really iffy as to if I'm going to make anything. Supposedly it's worth it, but I'm telling you, I hear that every time. Like, oh, thousands of people are going to come through here, and I'm lucky to count 100 people. That's kind of been the theme lately. So yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, we only have one table. I'm just really worried about the only having 2 hours of like the doors being open, because like in that time, like, I mean, I'm sorry, this is really like rambly and gripey. I don't mean for it to be. I'm freaking out. We only have 2 hours from the time the doors actually open to like go in. We still have to register, which to me, it's like, you're already, just tell me where my spot's at, you know, just like number 89. Okay, cool, I'll get there. Like, so if someone walk around with a piece of paper, take it off. That's all you need to really do. Anyway, so it's like you have to walk in the lobby and register, and you go up and you get like a goodie bag, and I'm like, I don't need a goodie bag, it's okay, just where I'm gonna be. Anyway, you go and get a goodie bag, and then that's where you take your door prize. Like I said, it's like at least a $25 door prize, which personally, I feel like that should be like an optional thing, especially since we already paid for the booth. If they're going to do something like that, then that's just what your entry should be. I feel like, you know, they're still going to auction off my work and make money off of it. So that's just what that should be the booth rent. But that's just my own thing. Anyway, so I'm really hoping it's worth it, because I'm already out $100, which I wasn't planning on being. And it's only 3 hours long. So we have an 8-foot table. That's it. I emailed earlier this morning. I emailed a while back, and also again this morning, to see if I could bring a rack. I haven't heard anything at all. Like I said, just the one email about like times and things. But yeah, after, like, so we get our goodie bag, it's like we'll have, you know, maybe an hour and a half, an hour if we're really lucky to set things up. Like I said, again, I know it's just one table, but like, if y'all do craft fairs, you know that's not very much time to like move around people, to find your spot, to get your things out of the car and into the building and make it look pretty. And then we only have an hour afterwards. And it says on there in like big bold letters, it's like lights out 9 p.m. Like doors will be locked, lights will be turned off promptly at 9. And I'm just like, it ends at 8. Again, that's not very long to like get all the customers out and have us all tear down a booth, even though it's just a table. Like, I don't know, I'm panicking now, because I didn't know that any of this was part of it. All that aside, so shake it off, I guess. So I hope that it works out. Yeah. But so today, since the internet was weird, all that, I didn't do this, film the rest of this and those things. I did get some crochet done. I got some FOs, which is awesome. Like I said, I mentioned I had the live yesterday. Whenever y'all see this, I don't know. But anyway, I had a live and showed off inventory, like showed off everything and like wrote down inventory, all the things that I have and how many. And then I wrote like what I want to make. These are pattern ideas. Anyway, what I want to make. And that was a teddy bear, dinosaur, some pots for the succulents, black and yellow bees, squid, mushroom, cows, and a turtle. And then I make little balls. I've shown them on here before, but that's all it is. This little squishy ball with eyeballs. And they have like a little habitat. I'll show them at some point. I guess maybe not this video. I don't, but anyway, like if y'all watch a craft fair video, I'll show that. I also had them on there yesterday on the live. But anyway, it's just a little shoebox type thing. And it has some paper confetti in the bottom, the little ball that has the eyeballs. We call them awas. We named them just because, I guess. Anyway, and there's a little blanket for it and like a little treat. And so it's like people can adopt awas, and it has a little home and all that stuff. I had 6 of those, like all made up. And then I found yesterday whenever I was doing the video 4 more. And so we went to Dollar Tree last night. I only got 2 more like little houses just because they didn't really have anything that was very cute. I will do a video probably tomorrow of like the things I got at Dollar Tree. This is just kind of like craft fair whatevers. But I got one that looks like a tackle box and one that kind of looks like a suitcase. So I'll have 2 more of those. So I wanted to make 4, but that's all right. 2 of those. Since then I have a cow, a turtle, 3 black and yellow bees, and a teddy bear. So I had the cow and the turtle done yesterday whenever I made the video. So basically I made the teddy bear and bees today. I am hoping to get a squid or 2 done out of the Premier Chunky, the Premier Bloom Chunky. I have 1 out of the Bernat blanket, but the squid usually do pretty well. And so like usually at least draws people to the booth. Like I said, it'll just be 1 table. It's supposedly an 8-foot table. And so we have to bring our own tablecloths, which I understand. I didn't say anything about chairs, so B and I will just take our regular chair, our usual chairs to be comfy. And I don't know if I'm taking LuLaRoe or not, because I'm sure I'm going to take it in the car, but I don't know how that works. I wrote it on my thing that I'm doing it, that I have it, so I guess I'll just see when I get there, like if I have enough room, because at this point everything sounds completely different than how I started out, and so I don't know. But yeah, and then after this one, I have 1 in 2 weeks, and that one is the one that we did last year at the college. It was amazing. We had Santa Claus and hot chocolate and like there were ponies they could ride, a little sleigh ride type thing, and carolers, and it was such a cool vibe. Everything in there, I can't take LuLaRoe to that one because everything in there has to be handmade, which I dig. It's so cool. And that's where I got the really cool mushrooms and the ceramic mug that Derek got me. The girl next to us did ceramics. So anyway, that one is $25 to go, which I was just like, that's so cool, because last year it was a door prize, one or the other. All right, anyway, but yeah, I gave one of my like long knit scarves. It was a wool one, and that was my door prize, because I was just like, thank you guys so much for having us. So this year, that's all that it is, which is awesome, because we did really, really, really well at that one last year, because it's college kids just like walking through, it's like in the gymnasium, or well, like the gym, like weightlifting gym, and like you can sit in the hallway and all that, so it's like kids going in and out of there and in and out of like, you know, the rec area. Yeah, we did really well at that one. And I think because that one's such a banger, to be honest, it's such a cool one, like to be in the college and to be there hanging out, you know. B thought it was too neat. You know, like Christmas, Santa will be there, there'll be hot chocolate. As much as I hate to, I kind of think after that one, I'm done with craft fairs. I've said this before, like I'm done with after like winter and stuff, like I'm gonna take a break, but I really don't know if it's worth it anymore. Not just my health, but also it's all a lot. I mean, just like that, like you plan for one thing, get there to something completely different. I feel like that's kind of a usual theme. You never know. Like I said, one time I had a 2-day fair. One day I sold $13. It was one that was supposed to be like, oh, thousands of people come through here. This thing is hopping. It's so good. And I sold $13 in one day. I sold a bee and a scrunchie. So yeah. That's why I'm kind of freaking out, honestly, about the one coming up, because it's like, you know, you can say that all these people come through and how amazing it is, but I mean, we're rolling the dice every single time we go. I have no idea if it's going to be good or not. And then, like I said, the fact it's only 3 hours long. It'd be one thing if it was like a fee, a door price, and it was a day or two, like, you know, 8 hours or something. That would be fine. I have zero complaints. It's 3 hours long. I said, so they're going to then take all of our artwork and make more money off of our artwork. And I don't, you know. So I don't know what I'm going to take as a door price, because I wasn't at all planning on having a door price. So I guess we'll figure that one out. I thought about just giving them a pair of leggings. Just like, here you go. Just because they're $25. You know, technically I'd be doing it. So I thought about that. Just kind of because. Anyway. Like, and then it's like, you know, advertise all this stuff, and it's like, you must do this, you must do this, you must be, you know, this by this time. It's on my shirt. Yarn fuzzes on my shirt. Sorry, I probably thought I had a bug on me the whole time. Anyway, but it's like, you know, and the whole have to be taken down out of there. Like, they're turning the lights off, locking doors at 9 p.m. I'm like, that's a little dramatic. It's like, otherwise we're charging you $60. It's like, who's paying? I bet you nobody in here would pay that. I'm just saying. So anyway, I don't know. And it's not the only craft fair that it's kind of been like, really, you know what I mean? I've had several like craft fair vlogs and craft fair things on here, and I mean, I feel like each time it's some little something. I've had 2 that are like really, really amazing, and other than that, it's like been something every time. Either I sit right across and look at a crochet person and just like, hi, how are you? Or, you know, it's not worth it, or it's not at all what it was advertised, or, you know, it's like each time it's something. And I don't know. We'll see if next fall and next winter if I want to do the things, but I kind of doubt it. We will see. We will play it by ear. I'm not saying I doubt it. I guess I'll see. Because like even just for LuLaRoe, I liked doing them just for that. I was like getting new customers and, you know, all those. It was fun just for that. But it's all so much to even just pack the LuLaRoe stuff, take it all out, you know, pack it all up, take it off the hangers. You know, I feel like I'm just belly aching. I'm sorry. It's just kind of how I'm feeling currently. I don't know what to do. But yeah, it's like I already know that like spring and fall ones I don't do really that well, and I've been watching like people that I usually watch that, and even new people have been coming up that do craft fairs, and they are all saying like it's not at all like it was like last year or the year before, you know. And I realized that money's hard to come by, and so, you know, that's probably, I'm sure that's why. And so that's another reason it's kind of like, well, you know, if no one's going to go to them, then, you know, it seems kind of silly to go to them, you know what I mean? So we will see. But everything else that I have left over after this one, I'm either like some of the things I'm probably gonna put on Etsy. I don't know. I'll just see how they go, like see how they do. If they don't do well, then I'll just take them off and donate them. But the rest of the things are either gonna be like a small portion of them will be for Christmas things for people in this house that are just like kind of oohed and awed over things the last, you know, little bit, the new things that I've made and some things that are in there. So they're either be like things like that or, you know, other people that we know, Christmas presents. And then I'm just going to donate the other things to the women's shelter or to the pregnancy shelter because I just, it's a lot. And I love doing them. That's the thing. I mean, it really, I do. I love doing them. And it's just like this, like every time it's something. And 3 days before now, I'm like panicking over, I'm sure nothing. You know what I mean? Like it's still an hour. It's only one table. I'm sure we can do it. But I don't know. So anyway, yeah, sorry for complaining. But so I feel like a good amount of inventory. I'm still gonna make a few things because I still have dinosaur on my list because I have one that I need to finish. I've talked about that dinosaur a few times. Some pots for the succulents, except the squid. I would like to make mushrooms, but if I don't, that's okay. I would like to make another turtle. I have one, like all of the parts done except for the shell and the body, and you like stitch it all together. And then I would like to make, because it's going to be like another kind of ocean color one, I would like to make another like green one. And then I mentioned making some strawberries. I think I want to work on that when I'm finished with this. Just making some like the size or some maybe even smaller strawberries. Because I already have like chicken nuggets and pickles. And like I said, same thing. If they don't sell, then I can just donate them, set them in the background, make it all cute. That's an option too. You know what I mean? Like just use it for decoration. Like I said, I've been somewhat working on this and like trying to plan out what I want to do with this. So it's just like it used to be. Like my OGs who remember what it used to look like with like the corner, and I had a big china hutch and then these shelves like all in one corner. I had like a giant rainbow behind me. I thought about like using one of those photos and just having like a green screen and then using that as my green screen. I thought about doing that a time or two and just like, hey guys, like, we're gonna pretend, but then when I wouldn't be able to wear this shirt, and then also when you move your arm it does weird things, and I talk with my hands a lot more than I ever knew before I started making YouTube videos. So there's that. So it probably wouldn't work. So, but anyway. But yeah, I want to get back to just like a really pretty background and a really pretty whatever. I worked on the LuLaRoe one and like our usual like kind of Tuesday live hangout or whatever, and got it somewhat cute, you know, working on it. So just because, yeah. So maybe, like I said, put some cute amigurumi and maybe some of the like blankets or scarves or something, just drape them kind of like this and make it just like a really pretty vibe. It sounds really messy whenever I say it aloud, but like in my brain it sounds really pretty. So anyway, but yeah. So I don't know. I hope it's gonna be a good one. Like I said, 3 days. I think tomorrow or here in just a little bit even, I don't know, I might start a like how much can I crochet in 24 hours and try to like kick some booty. Obviously it's not 24 full hours, so like, you know, 12 hours. But because those are just kind of fun to like challenge myself a bit to see what all I can finish. Maybe work on some smaller things like bees and I don't know, mushrooms maybe, I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, so like I said, T-minus 3 days and counting till the craft fair. And I mean, let's all fingers crossed that I go and there's 3 other crochet people. That's totally cool. Maybe we're all in completely different spots where we can't see each other and we all just sell out. Let's hope that. That would be amazing. And then I'll know, and maybe that'll motivate me to start being like, no, I'm not stopping craft fairs. I'm going to keep going. But right now, the last few that I've been to, I've just been like, I don't know. And especially like looking back at how I did and all those, I mean, it's like, once you're there and the time, you know what I mean? It's a lot. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, sorry for belly aching the whole entire time, pretty much, but I'm just really hoping that it's gonna be good. Like I said, I just wish I would have known all of these things before, but that's all right. I mean, I don't have social media to post on, so I can't really do anything about it. Technically, I wrote down LuLaRoe, so if I take a pair of leggings, that's $25. I might not, but also that's another thing I can sell. I mean, either way, it's money out of my pocket. And it's already money out of my pocket. You know what I mean? I don't, yeah. Anywho, so we'll see. I will obviously do the vloggy thing, take y'all along, let you like, you know, I don't know, we'll discuss it. Probably more of me talking than like a vlog, really. But our, I've thought about this a few times. Our town does a farmer's market like every Saturday in the spring and summer. And so, I've thought, and then also there's another town over, like 2 or 3 towns over, that does one also, and you can sign up for like quarterly spaces. So say like September, October, you know, well, it's like a quarter, you know what I mean, like that much of it. Then you can go like January through December, they divvy it up, and you can rent a space and just be there every Saturday or not, you know. They'd like you to be, obviously. But anyway, so I thought about doing that, or doing, like I said, the one in town, and it's just like a little easy thing. And maybe that way, if I was like stationary, you know, then get people to like know I'm here type of a thing, you know, as opposed to like moving around to all these other craft fairs and not really knowing anyone each time. And I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Also, just throw this out there. When we went the other day to the mall, it was really cool. And I got really excited. You can rent out a store in the mall, which to me, like the 90s, 80s, 90s kid in me, that's insane that you can like rent a store in the mall. But you can rent a store in the mall for a week, and it's cheaper than some of the bigger craft fairs, by far. So it's really not that much at all. It was kind of insane how much it was, really. Anyway, but you can rent out a store, like a storefront. They will put up like signs for your store throughout the mall. They put signage on the windows and up top for you, only for the week, but still, that's so cool. And you can rent it for more than 1 week if you wanted. Obviously, there's electricity already. That's neat. They let you use mannequins and like the pegboard walls and the tables, the racks, all of those things. So I thought, like, how cool would that be to like take, you know, like keep building LuLaRoe inventory, keep building inventory all the way around, crochet things, kiddo works, and just go and like kick it at the mall for a week sometime and just see how that goes. Because maybe it's great, maybe it's not. But you know, at least the people, well, not necessarily. You never know with people from the mall, I guess, if people are there to speed walk or if they're all teenagers, I guess. But either way, I felt like that would be a really cool thing. Just to even try it. Like I said, either way, it's not a whole lot different than any other craft fair I've done. Plus, it's already set up for like the whole week. And that's pretty neat. The whole entire week. And so it's not just 3 hours or 2 days or whatever. So I don't know. But anyway, that sounds like fun. We shall see. Just a thought back here. But yeah, so I'm hoping that it goes really well at the craft fair. They said 3 days left. I guess I could just show you, since you've been here this long. This is the turtle I made. This is a rose and lily pattern from the YouTubes. They also have, she has a blog, but the sea turtle. And then this is my teddy bear. This is a super Gurumi pattern, and I mentioned making these on the live and making some clothes for them, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this red, this Bernat blanket red, make another one, but this is the, everything's right here, Big Twist plush in the color Tutti Frutti, which is amazing for many reasons. Anyway, but I made a teddy bear, and so he has like gold eyes, and then you're supposed to make a little thing for his nose, but he's already pretty wild, so I just used yellow and made a little deal, but you can't even really see it. But yeah, I worked on him earlier, so I thought it'd be fun if they had like a little dress or a little jacket or something. So anyway, so yeah, I thought he was really cute. It's a very simple pattern. It's kind of a pain because you have to count, I guess. Really, is the only reason it's a pain. You have to pay attention, but it's really pretty simple. But I'm probably gonna make a couple more at least of those, and then I don't know. But yeah, after this, I really want to make a strawberry, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, cool. So I thank y'all for listening to me bellyache. I'm sorry that I was bellyachy. Thanks for listening to me vent, though. Feel a little better about it. So we shall see how craft fairs go. Like, I mean, maybe it's gonna be amazing and change my whole game, you know what I mean? But if not, then in 2 weeks we get to go to a really fun one. Even if I don't sell anything there, I don't really care. It's worth 25 bucks in the drive up there to like let them all do the things, even though they're teenagers and stuff. But it's such a cool one. That one is so neat. Like I said, they have Christmas carolers and just, it's so neat. So nothing else, I'm cool with that. So, all right. So thank you all so very much for watching this. Thanks for hanging out, even though it took, you know, you're watching the same video, but technically y'all waited like 9 hours for the end of this. So thanks, guys. All right. So I hope y'all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to y'all very soon.